technically still there's a 5-man lineup.
That sounds like the dream team right there.
Is there any way you can win a game like that?
I don't know. We'll find out.
You know, I just saw the Gandhi strat on Reddit not too long ago. Did you see that?
No.
This team, they picked like a bunch of pushers like Lycan, Nature's Prophet, things like that. And they just didn't kill anybody in the team. And they won the game. It was 30-0, and they won with 0 kills.
Nice.
Dude, we need to try something like that. That would be fun. All right. So the Weaver is going to be banned for VP, and Brood, they don't want to get brooded. Team Empire. Probably a good choice.
Yep, definitely.
Seen a decent amount of mid-brood for VP.
Yeah, a lot of teams have been picking up the mid-brood ever since Matumba Man played it at TI. You know, mid-brood farm is so ridiculously fast. Every game he has like Desolator at 7 minutes.
7 minutes? Yep. Gracious. Alright, Earthshaker going to be the last pick for VP. So is this a 3-position Earthshaker or a Doom? It's 3.
I'm pretty sure it's a Lich Doom comp.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Lich Doom.
Yep.
So, is this a mid Earthshaker? Oh, okay. No,
I don't know.
Earthshaker 1?
Wait, am I stupid?
Okay, it is a mid Earthshaker.
Okay, it is.
All right, so it's gonna be like the Sumail style. Okay, I got you. I really am a big fan of Earthshakers in like a core role.
Me too. It's fun to watch.
Oh wow, a little switch up here. Drow Ranger's gonna be the last pick for Empire. Everyone but Nyx is gonna be hitting like a truck. Like, look at Bane. He has 4 arms, and they actually be put to good use this game.
Oh my god.
He is fucking
so strong.
Hideous. Look at his face. Ugh. Is there an uglier hero in the game?
No, that might be it.
It is a nightmare, so I guess it all makes sense. All right, so game 2 underway.
Tell me about Bane's lore.
You're asking the wrong guy. So for me, it's not that I don't lore. Well, I mean it is, but it's also I don't care at all. Like, there's not even an iota of my soul that cares about lore. Except when Slacks goes over, it makes it a little bit interesting, I will admit. But generally speaking,
it's important to understand the backstory of where your hero came from. The origins.
All right, what's the backstory of Centaur? Because it doesn't look interesting at all with the turquoise colors and whatnot. I'm sure it's just garbage. As we watch Maposhka again, just like last game, gonna get a deep ward here, but might be spotted. Ooh, it's close, very close. Doesn't look like VP wanted to go down any further. You finding that lore, bro? Yeah, because it doesn't exist. His lore is so garbage they deleted it from the wiki. Of course they did. Maposhka with the level 1 boots. Is that proper to say? Level 1 boots? Does that make sense? Boots at level 1? Yeah, but you have to say all those words. I don't like to say words.
I mean, people understand. He is level 1 and he has purchased boots of speed.
Yeah, but I don't want to like confuse newer viewers that are potentially watching, you know, because they might lead them to believe that there are level 2 boots.
That is very true.
Maposhka going for this. Oh my god, what was that? He faked it out so many times that he never actually cast and fail. And then Batrider just casually takes it. That's strange.
Strolled on in.
All right, well, Ramsey's going to be playing the Phantom Lancer today, so this will be. I do enjoy watching Phantom Lancer just because of the skill or the item builds that they choose to go with. Mainly the Aghanims, whether they actually choose to do it or not. Mostly people do not, so not really expecting.
Yep.
No one in the meantime, like we talked about, is mid lane versus Mirana. Maposhka is going to be here. Going to be super, super annoying. Arrow will connect. They're going to deal quite a bit of damage. Not going to be enough for a kill, but yeah, very annoying indeed.
Yeah, poor man shield makes him quite tanky, especially against 50 damage right from Mirana.
Oh, solo TP's bot lane now. So going to leave the Batrider to his own devices at the top lane. And Lil's here to help out no one. But it's 2 melee, which isn't the most ideal situation, obviously.
So VP are trying to chase the Necrolite around with Batrider. It's a pretty good matchup for the Batrider. Definitely one where he can actually kill the Necro quite often. But I mean, Ghostic, he actually walked all the way bottom instead of TPing so that he could just TP away if they decided to switch again.
Mm-hmm. What a smart boy.
Yep.
So what are the reasons that Necro's really bad against Batrider?
So Batrider just does a ridiculous amount of magic damage, and Necro tanks up against... He pops the Ghost Shroud so he can't get right-clicked, but he still just burns down to the Firefly.
Mm-hmm. Is Necro's turn rate worse than other heroes, or is it just my imagination?
I think it's just your imagination because his move speed is low.
So it's just the move speed. Okay. Well, bottom lane we see a little bit of right-click action onto Miposhka, but nothing to really write home about. Top lane, Pasha potentially wants to go on Chappie here. He's going to pop the Firefly, has 2 stacks of Sticky Napalm. Vanscore is here, has Nightmare, will use it. Always an annoying spell to deal with in a 1v2 situation. He's going to get gusted up, but Chappie's taking a lot of damage from the Firefly. Doom is here as well. He's going to get some damage going on to Chappie, who's burning very slowly but surely, and Lil, with that double damage, is actually able to get first blood out of nowhere.
Oh, man. He's not done.
They're going to continue on, yeah. I was going to say, I was moving on to different lanes, but maybe I should not. Vanscore pretty much no mana to speak of right now. Does have a wand, though, so expect that to get filled up pretty shortly with the Batrider.
So, do you like this? The obviously last pick to draw into heroes like Phantom Lancer and Batrider, heroes that just want to get on top of you.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure, but it does make the laning stage a lot easier, doesn't it? Like, you have Mirana with extra damage going against a melee hero, so that's got to be annoying. Bottom lane in the meantime, Ghostic, I barely got that kill. Thank God I'm so good at the camera. So Necrophos ends up dying here. Ramsey's very low on HP as well as mana. Why? What do you think?
No, I think it's still fine. The goal of it definitely is to snowball these lanes and help them win extremely hard. Like the mid lane is probably going to be extremely dominant for Empire, especially once he picks up some levels. I don't think Shaco can lane very well at all. But they're not doing so hot in the lanes right now. The Necro went down, Drow went down at times as well. Sorry, Drow.
Oof, Miposhka runs right into Lil. Does have a spike carapace if he needs to use it to get a little bit of space here in between him and the Doom. Okay, waste the last second, gets a nice impale off. We'll pick up the bounty rune and it should be good to go.
Yep, just toying with him. Lil's actually, that first blood money he almost has a medallion at 4 minutes in the game.
Oh,
so
God.
farmed.
That's insane. That is pretty insane. This is the worst creep to get, right? I guess it does give an aura now, but still, you're not going to use Thundercloud. It's way too much mana.
Yeah, it's a lot of mana. It is a lot of damage, though, if you actually do have the mana to cast it.
Have you seen Doom's, not that he's played super often, but have you seen them eat that mana creep that we're talking about? I actually have not seen it in a long time. As bot lane, we have an Impale onto one, but the right clicks from Solo do suffice in getting the kill here for VP. Miposhka in the meantime.
Illusion block.
Yeah, great blocks overall. It's not going to result in a kill, but still annoying nonetheless. Yeah, the mana creep.
I see it from time to time, but it's never for like... It's never because like the Doom needs mana, usually. He always like brings clarities or has some item that helps him, like drums or something.
It's unacceptable. I want to see this mana creep. Where is he? It's not these, right? What camp is it in again? Oh, is it in the Cobalt camp?
Yeah, it is. There's just none on the map right now.
Yeah, there's a Cobalt here. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, it's not this one.
It's the troll.
Oh, the troll, okay. Bottom lane, Necrophos taken out yet again. So you talked about him dodging the Batrider, but he can't really dodge every lane right now. And this is definitely troublesome for Empire.
Yep, he needs to level in the Ghost Shroud. A lot of players, especially offlane players, like should take it at level 3. 1 point and everything, but he's so close to 4. Once he gets that, he will probably not die, especially because PL won't have enough mana to sustain like 2 lances. He has Soul Ring, so we can always like cast 1, and that's about it.
Right. He's going to pick up this bounty rune. That should get him to 4. So we'll see if he picks up the Ghost Shroud now. Great call, Brax. My God, you're so good.
Thank you. How did I know he was going to level Ghost Shred at level 4?
Well, top lane, Pasha, going to be accompanied by Solo right now, who places a ward. Chappie level 5 at the moment. Goes for a 2-1-2 build. Is that normal?
Yeah, very normal.
Really?
Probably the most common build now.
Oh, good. Why is that? I remember the days where you just keep it at level 1 for like the longest time. As mid lane, no one's going to feed. But in the meantime, potential initiation here from Pasha, but was turned back by Vanscore and company. He gets slept. And we actually do have some more heroes in play here. As Pasha's going to take a lot of right-click damage. Gust onto 2. Impale's going to connect on Batrider. And there's the Infernal Blade used to take out Chappie with ease. This Doom is actually just destroying this game right now. Yeah. As the arrow is going to connect on Doom, but not before Vanscore is killed off. So it ends up being a 2-for-1, at least at the current point in time. Solo. Yeah, he's, you know, we've seen this before, guys. It's fine. Although no one is here. It gets the Echo Slam off. Easily takes out the Nyx Assassin and saves his Solo. As in the player Solo. No problem.
Saving Solo.
So Earthshaker did end up... He died mid and then TP top after respawning. So not sure how he was killed, but...
The Nyx Assassin came in mid and they were able to kill him.
The level 3 Nyx Assassin, eh?
That's right. So this is quite worrisome here for Team Empire. Drow is about to hit her level 6, which should help these lanes even more, but Doom is just running a train on all these lanes right now. The Medallion doing so much work in these ganks. Did you see how fast the Drow died in that fight?
Yes.
He got hit like twice from the Doom. He just fell over.
I mean, Doom is unnaturally farmed right now, so that might have something to do with it.
They are feeling the effects of this overfarmed Doom for sure.
Yeah, so we're going to have some action in the top lane. Impale's going to connect onto Batrider. Looks to be dead. The Flame Break won't be there in time. And in the mid lane, no one. So going to be rushing Blink. Is there like a typical build that you see on like mid Earthshakers? Do they literally go Brown Boots Blink?
Sometimes they go phase, or Sumail does at least.
Mm-hmm.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Sumail gets phase like every time, actually.
I think Earthshaker is probably one of the more entertaining heroes to watch in the game. Any hero that relies on mobility items, if you put them in a core role where they're able to get those consistently, like the Blink Dagger, Force Staff, Shadow Blade type items, even Ags, in some respect for Earthshaker. Very exciting hero to watch.
I like how you feel like you have to mention the Ags even though it's picked up like 2% of the time.
Hey, it's, you know,
just throwing it out there, hoping
it's
for
a possibility. Hey, it's technically mobility.
Yeah.
You know, you hop around like a frog, and hey, it's gonna be buffed, Brax.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
I don't think that hero's getting any buffs for a long time.
Oh, buffing Ags isn't really buffing the hero that much because you're not gonna get that. It's not like gonna become a core item necessarily, but
if you buff enough, maybe it will be.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard to replace Blink and Force Staff. I feel like you're gonna have to buff that a fuck of a ton. Vanscore gets the Nightmare off. Flame Break's gonna connect, and ooh, he's not gonna quite burn down. There's the arrow. Batrider's gonna be taken out first as Lil, the beautiful Chain Frost bouncing left, right, and center. The creeps actually hitting mostly heroes as Empire very low right now. Spirit Lance is here as Ramses transitions to the top lane. Looks like Chappie's gonna get out of dodge right now as Bane looks to be next on the list for VP. That Moonlight Shadow will not save you this time. So it's a 2-for-2. Where did the Doom die? Oh, was it right here, apparently?
Yep, Bane walked up and brain sapped him before he died.
Oh. Oh. Well, the good news here for Empire is that Ghostic is able to get a little bit of experience here in the bot lane. But the bad news is no one is here. Oh, they see him! Place down the sentry, uses Echo Slam right off the bat. Not able to actually combo that. Man, that was fortuitous timing by Vanscore.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Pasha doing pretty decent. Level 7.
Dire's top tower
About 1,000 gold right now. So in all likelihood, is this a game where you would just rush the Blink, or are you still waiting to see how well he's going to farm and potentially pick up drums first?
He's definitely just going to rush the Blink. I think there's no reason for him to buy drums in a game like this. Usually the drums is for when you have like a dominant lane phase, so you can keep extending that lead. But in this game, he doesn't want to sit on lanes forever because Nyx Assassin's going to come for him.
Yes, he is, and it's going to be finished off by Ghostic's Reaper Scythe. Puts him back to full HP, full mana. What a hero, honestly. And Batrider, despite being only level 7, is dead for a decent amount of time. Oh, Solo runs right into Vanscore. Nice nightmare there, as Lil's going to attempt to pursue him. He's going to run into Miposhka. Get some pale off, but should be enough to keep Lil back in his tracks. He's level 6 now, so we'll have the Doom at his disposal.
Oh no. Solo places the ward in the sentry again. The ward was counted there in the exact same spot 2 minutes ago.
He didn't know Brax.
That is
he
true.
Didn't know.
That's where communication comes in handy.
Yeah,
right?
you blame no one in this case.
That's right. No one. Oh, must be tilted after that play. Did you see all the VP stuff at TI? Like, I was there with you, right? When they did the escape room segment?
Oh, yeah, that was great.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, they should definitely do that more often. If it was a segment on me doing an escape room, it would just be me being silent the whole time.
Yeah, you'd be looking for the smart people and trying to just tag along.
Yeah, but to my credit, I have won 3 out of 4 now, Brax, despite not doing anything in any of them.
That's good.
Yeah, it's just I'm the good luck charm. So
maybe you make people try harder.
Yes, that's definitely it. Miposhka Vendetta up right now. They did scan. I think that was VP scan. It spotted out Miposhka temporarily, but they don't know if he's still here. They have an idea though. As VP gonna bring some support here in the form of Lil. Now there's the Spirit Lance onto Ghostic. Bane ult completely canceled by the Doom. Bane is gonna end up dropping one way or another. No one comes in with the Echo Slam. It's gonna be enough to take out Drow Ranger as Empire on the back foot. Ghostic attempting to run away, but they do have vision, and Ghost looks to be next on the list. Can he get off his Reaper Scythe on anybody? Yes, he can, but it's gonna be too late and does about 100 damage. Not what he was looking for. And all VP lose is Solo's Lich.
You know, Lich he was 2-0 and 10. That's a big kill. He's level 9.
Yep.
It is a big kill.
2-0 to he has. Wait, what? He hasn't died yet?
Oh, he's been
before that? You're kidding.
No.
Solo. What is this nonsense?
Performed.
That's not the plan. That is not the plan indeed. Does this am I blind, or is this that recap stuff not come up anymore?
Yeah, it's just not there.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for it yesterday too, and it just never came up. I did something. I don't know what I did, but I saw it for like a brief second. Maybe there's a hotkey for it.
Oh. Guess we'll have to investigate that later. Well, VP with a 2K lead right now, so at what point does Empire kind of hit their stride with this lineup?
I feel like they need to... They don't really have a proper way of starting these fights. Like, it's pretty difficult for Nyx Assassin to walk into a team fight and then just impale someone from invis. There's going to be sentries littering the floor, so they definitely want to play like a split game, but at the same time, VP are just... You know, they've got so much catch in the Batrider and Shaker right now, but Empire have to group up.
Oh, Pasha's going to initiate it right onto Ghostic's Necrophos, who's at half health already, but pops the Ghost Shroud, keeping nice and healthy. Chain Frost is beautiful from Solo. They're going to end up getting 2 kills right off the bat. Miposhka is the 3rd, and VP completely rolling over Empire in this engagement. Looks like FN is next on the list. That's a double kill for no one. 4 kill. The lone survivor is Chappie's Drow, who has had almost no impact on this game right now. They have 1 tower, and it was denied.
Yep, it's looking like a pretty rough game for Empire.
Oh, there's this fight recap.
Oh, I see it too. All right, we flamed it and it came back up. Thank you.
Thanks, Valve. That helps watching.
No, but, this is what happens with Drow lineups, right? You either get off to a fast start and snowball, or you don't, and this is what kind of happens. You kind of fall flat sometimes. My
Yeah, for
God.
sure.
Doom has so much armor with this frost armor.
Dire's middle
Oh,
tower
yes.
is under attack.
Wait, oh, so he ate a new creep after the frost armor? Oh, that's
No,
Lich's ice
Lich.
armor.
Yeah.
I forgot they use the exact same icon. But they are called something different now. It's Chappie. It looks like he took an Echo Slam to the face, but wasn't enough for no one to actually get the kill. In fact, it's going to end up being him feeding his life away to the Drow Ranger. That's a killing spree, or dominating spree. 450 gold to Chappie. So that's one way to get back in the game. From overconfidence. But no one does have his Blink Dagger now. I was going to say Force Staff is next, but looks to be Yule's, actually. What do you think about that?
I mean, it looks fine. It's nice because it actually gives him mana regen, so he can farm a bit and chant totem. Costs a lot after just using it on every creep wave.
Mm-hmm. Haven't really seen much from Ramses yet, but does have his Diffusal Blade now.
Alright, so how do Empire get back in this game? Because at the pace they're going at right now, I mean, they're still farming on all their core heroes, but, you know, they have to group up at some point to avoid these ganks from Earthshaker and Bat.
Oh, Van Score. Oh, he gets off the Fiend's Grip, but there is the counter initiation from the Bat Rider, who just drags Van Score to his death. Ramsey's able to right-click him down. Looks like in Pushka. They want to get next, and the Chain Frost is enough to take him out. Remember, that does not mini-stun anymore, so that was not a guaranteed kill. I'm actually surprised I remember that. I thought that change would be something that would take me over a year to remember, because it's been like that forever.
It has. It's interesting how when the heroes get popular, their little tiny mechanics get removed. Juggernaut's ult no longer mini stunning once he became extremely popular. Now Lich. Who's next?
I think Hoof Stomp, right? No more stun. It's just animation that does nothing.
So basically no change.
Yes.
Just the description
My thoughts
update.
exactly. As the top tier 2 is going to be taken out by VP. Oh, man. I'm so glad I have somebody to hate on Hoof Stomp with me, man. Usually I have to find people that agree with me.
You know, when I see someone miss Hoof Stomp, I'm like, hey, man, it's not your fault. It happens a lot more than it I don't know, it just happens.
No one has an invis. Oh boy, Chappie. Oh, you're so dead. Oh, you're so dead. Takes him out. 1v1. Blinks out to safety. He has teammates here as well. Mapushka vendetted up at the moment. Ghost Stick is going to be the initiation. Doom applied to him into a lasso. Do they actually have enough damage to take him out? Looks like the Lich was still nightmared up. Has no Pain Frost for 10 seconds, but alas, it doesn't matter. Nakaposh just gets cleaned up very easily. Nyx Assassin is the third to die. Fiend's Grip. I thought I heard it, but looks like it got canceled pretty much immediately as Moran is taken out. So this is just ridiculous, out of control for VP as they 5-man wipe and lose nobody.
Nobody's dying on this side of VP. Lil has 30 armor in these fights. Pasha, same thing. When he's frost arming up, he has like 25 armor. Yep.
Oh my, this Chain Frost on creeps. Yeah, clean that up.
Look, he's close to his Dominator. Now he has it because of that Chain Frost. You know, Solo's level 13. He's having a great game.
All right, what's the creep of choice for him with the Dominator?
I don't know. Maybe he's
Do you go for the ice armor creep and get even more
stack?
armor? Well, of course. They're different spells.
Yes.
One's called, I think, Frost. Let's find the camp. I think it's called Frost Armor. And
I'm
one's
looking
Ice
at it right
Armor.
now. It's ice armor as well.
Oh, what camp are you looking at?
The Ogre Frost Mage, the Dire camp next to the left.
Got it.
Yeah, there we go.
Ice Armor. It's different though, right? So 8 armor bonus for 45 seconds. What's Lich?
They don't stack.
Not, what do you mean? Of course they stack. They're different spells.
They're not.
All right, we're going to make a bet on this. Okay?
Okay.
Somebody tweet at us. I am like 95% sure they stack. You're saying a hero has literally the exact same spell as a creep. It's just generally the same. It's not... I know they use the same icon, so it's kind of confusing. All right, we'll see. Somebody will tweet at us. One of us will look like an idiot. Oh, no one.
Nice.
Echo Slam in 5 seconds. This is kind of like the last stand here for Empire. They really need to prevent this Roshan from being taken out. Lasso, though, onto the Nyx. Arrow comes in. Mirana, no Moonlight Shadow to speak of. Maposhka pops his spike carapace. Oh, Ramsey's not able to be taken out by the Reaper Scythe as Maposhka's going to be the first fall. Vanguard's a decent timed Fiend's Grip, but alas, they're just too far behind, it feels like. 3 dead. They're just going to call GG's right after this fight. I can't blame them. VP completely steamrolling Empire in this series.
Yep, definitely extremely dominant. All their lanes were off to a great start.